Alright, let me just check to make sure this updated on the dashboard. We had some problems yesterday, so I'm going to kind of watch this and baby it today. I wanted to play this too because I didn't get my fill. I wanted to play more. And with the problem I had stream yesterday, I did not get that. So we're gonna play some more. We didn't even get to the Damien part. Well, when my stream stopped, it looked like I was still at the gym. I was all the way in the car after meeting with Vega. Like, I kept playing for quite a while when I didn't even realize chat and I wasn't streaming and all this. So I'm going to try to do a better job of monitoring this, and I'll check in and throughout it. We're still going to go after Damien with Chippi. And then we'll go after Vega and Robert, and then we'll do a replay of Joseph. Because I really want to get Joseph. Joseph deserves better. That's it. So meet Hugo. So that's where I think we are. Well, it says meet Hugo, but it looks like it's post meet Hugo. Thank you, autosave. So I guess if you're watching this on YouTube too, you're like, what the fuck? Where are we? So I had problems with my laptop yesterday, and hopefully I've gotten those figured out. It seems to be running better and smoother, but we'll see. And that being said, the file that I was recording got corrupted, and so I didn't even have that. So normally I would be playing Tetris 99 today or something else, but I didn't feel fulfilled by a daddy yesterday, and so we are going to get fulfilled by a daddy today, and we're going to play some more. I don't think we'll have enough time to finish it today because I want to go do a spin class at 6 o'clock. Check that out. But we'll have to see. We'll see how far. I don't think we'll get this all done today. So let's just see how far we get. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. What is it, Mario Batali? So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we go grab some dinner? We're going to the mall because I gotta go meet a hot gothy man. Sure thing, sweet pea. Let's go. Trust me, I would actually rather make something at home. I think home-cooked meals are a little bit more personal and just better. Does that sound good to you? Like it's weird too because initially she seems disappointed, but then she's like, "You buy me things?" And she's like, "Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. One thing. Sounds like a deal to me." We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents, and that's okay because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have a parent's perspective because, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you, Buttercup. I imagine he would say Buttercup there. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Wait, never mind. Ignore that. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said that you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in like you used to. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class, don't you? It's fine. He's fine. I'm fine. We're all fine. We pull up to the stoplight. I am Amanda, and she's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it, and that's frustrating. I heard Emma's are going to the fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to be at the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Zoomer humor. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? Oh, no. Gross. Ooh. Jeez. No. Not at all. Dad. Never. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. Ugh. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Oh, okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk, love. Love ya, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess the conversation is over. To the mall, then. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Oh, clicked outside the game for a second. Loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Ugh. Yeah. Hell yeah. Language, Missy? Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. Yeah, why did we come here? Because the goth guy. I know. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hands with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. He's stoned. He's very stoned. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Sigh. Which meme? All the memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hand. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people. They get less funny the more people that do it. So the problem is that by the time the meme gets to you, Dad, all us youth have already done the joke to death. It's not funny anymore. And what's worse then that is that movies and TVs, video games will try to jump on the meme train just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it's just dates it, and it isn't funny anymore. Drink some water. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Oh, want to go to the golf store? Yeah, we do want to go to the golf store. What? You know, the one that's in the back, that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of the establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets, and it's basically an assault on people, on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. I remember that one. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud of you. Speech. Amanda. Speech. Alright, I'll do it. Stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that will forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Heppu had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which is to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster, more vigorously. Several of the patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for Dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. I'm a thrifty person, so we're gonna check that clearance bin. There's a big cardboard box of markdown items. I'm pretty sure $4 for a purple eyeliner is a good deal. I think. I wonder if I would look good with purple eyeliner. You would. Yes, you would. Hell yes, I would. Yeah. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen, I bought this online. The website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want like a coupon or something, man? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? That what you want, dude? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager, asshole. Oh, I see. Well, it would seem that I've outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around, storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian inspired in nature. Amanda trots up to me with the t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here he comes. Hey Dad, Tron 5000? Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one item this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing, rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So, what's with that guy? What's that guy's deal? Cashier rolls his eyes so hard, I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He comes here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. Sorry, I'm messing with something on the floor. What is that? I don't know. I'll mess with that later. See what that is. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also ghost hunting. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint, Dogbone, and twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Callum. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Flint. Let's see, that was Clint. Let me use the EVP meter and try to communicate with them spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die to you. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet with people. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Hey Tater, we're back. I didn't get my fill yesterday, so I'm playing more of this today. I was very upset about what happened. So I'm going to be watching the stream and like babying it. How are you today? You miss me doing voices. Zip. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You never, ever let me have 5 more minutes. So get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We are able to put together a few shelves, one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Oh yeah, that's today, isn't it? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. Excited to beef up my grilling skills. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can shake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want me to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? Also, I've discovered, and I don't know why this is, and I noticed it with the mic and audio issue. If I start OBS and then the game, my mic doesn't work right for whatever reason. It kind of is truncating words, it's not fully processing it. But if I start the game first and then OBS, everything seems to run fine. So I don't know what's up with that. Some people, don't you want to meet some people in the neighborhood? We're going to meet all the people in the neighborhood. I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. That social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. Well, we definitely don't want to be late. What? No. We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up on a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook. If it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey there, Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms wide open. Welcome, neighbor. How's it going? I'm so glad that you 2 are here. And you brought veggies? Let me put those with the other vegetables. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Hey guys, how's it going? Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib or something. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What's she doing here? Oh god, I hate this woman so much. There has never been a video game like villain I hate more than this woman. She's so bad. Joseph, you deserve better. Oh, and how kind of lurking. You're fine. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife Mary? Lovely. Are you sure that's the adjective you want to use here? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Oh my gosh. What a bitch. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You have to... Just takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor Chippy and his daughter Amanda. Why don't you make yourself useful and make sure one of our children isn't dying right now? I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to attend to. I love her. No, Amanda, this is a bad role model. You want to be nothing like her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Ever. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now, where you're not at. And I'm not here. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife, she's a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you 2 enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you 2. Amanda and I mill around, and I try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick up some of the deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods and cookies. I don't want to have to make friends. Ugh. Come on, Dad. I heard you're going to party when I go off to college and school. But I don't want to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about the weather. Aww. Go do it. Make a friend. Go. Shoot. But how could I possibly abandon my own child at a social function? That's just bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me to the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Is that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Matt. He has a name. Matt. Didn't I meet that guy at the bar and at the coffee shop? Oh yeah, he wanted me to come into his house and like have a one night stand with him. I can't wait. I cannot wait to play that. I'm kind of curious whether I should sleep with him before we do his route. I don't know. We're gonna find out. It should be fun. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my face? Isn't that the guy throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Amanda's teacher? Has everyone I met in the past 2 hours here at this barbecue? Hey, and Greg? I know Greg. Greg was my roommate, right? But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Let's see. Who do I want to talk to first? We'll save Joseph and Damien for last. I mean, I can skip these because I am pressed for time and I would like to try to get through this. So we'll just talk to Joseph and Damien and then we'll jump straight to burger time. I spot Joseph's chatting with the guy from Dead, Goth, and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can we walk you through why you had your house painted black? Where do I start? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Chippy, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with warm but critical eye. How do you do? I believe I've had the pleasure. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. Wait a minute, I just had a realization. So, Damien and his son are vegetarians, except Damien's hobby is collecting butterflies. Does no one see anything wrong with that? Like, it's a living thing, right? You should kind of be against that. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, there was just no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She's the ones I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bets are cool though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in the cul-de-sac where everyone's so friendly and welcoming. Anna walks up to the conversation. I also like Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That would, my dear, but I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. You do know how to treat a lady. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
What?
Hey, guys. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Over there. Forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. No one likes it. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I must have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? You still haven't found that child? I did not have enough coffee today. I was feeling lazy. I didn't make it. Wasn't he here with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Tellers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Hey there, sailor. Ain't my first time to the rodeo, if you know what I mean. It's like a clown car. They just keep coming out. Hey, Deb. Gonna quick nap, but hope your date's going well. We haven't gotten to the dates yet, but we'll get there. I have squeezed for a little. Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and find Krish? That would be great. I like the dancing tater emote. I'm sure he's fine. He hasn't died yet. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucien. Have I introduced you to Chippi yet? Hey, it's the punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Yeah, this is Chippi here. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite, you little piece of shit. Lucien bows. Whatever. Lucien bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Wait until we do you, Dep. Yep. Oh. Clicked the wrong thing. Oh. I didn't realize that was a thing. Yep. Make it 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They describe carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. That's really interesting, Damien. Just turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh my.
What? Lucien pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucien. Oh, we'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. There's significance to the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, there's only one reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, just is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible in their... Never mind. I wonder what he did before preaching. I think he was a sailor. You know, extra gay. We know how these go. We're just going straight to burger time. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With a grace of ease, he settles patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've seen in a while. You guys think this is the first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now. effortlessly, tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onion on the side, one after another. The dads take notice. The crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Chippy, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's unbelievable. That one's tortured. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. It's getting too cheesy in here. Please, stop. All the children at the party boo, with glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac and conveniently are all single or in a terrible relationship where we could easily hook up and be lovers. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. It totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise kids. Yeah, it's kind of weird that there's a whole cul-de-sac of like single dads, with the exception of Joseph, who's a youth pastor, but is like in a terrible marriage. We're happy to have you here, man. I think we're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. She decides to get in the babysitting game. She'll really make a killing. I kind of agree to that. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook? Dadbook? What's Dadbook? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. While we're at it, so if you need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories, drink beers as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmenista and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. They were trying to harvest it. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun, don't you think? I got a good burger. I felt like I was at a networking event. I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. You and Daisy seem to like you were having a way better time than I was. Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some of the cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will. To figure out how the social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Me too. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. It seems nobody really is into the cauliflower. No one is. Cauliflower's terrible. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go out with some friends. Oh, God, this is the night where she's out so late. Ugh. I hate having to be a parent. Oh. Is that okay? Oh, of course. Just keep me posted. And home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're just gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that. I'll never do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna eat ice cream and watch TV. Sleep. See how long I can sleep for. Hey, kiddo, I'm tapped out. But the sun hasn't even gone down yet. I still haven't slept. I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. Amanda Ann Heppu. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some of the Wine, Dine, and Mastermind. The celebrity chef Gavin Chapman looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd just use my powers for evil. Just like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritionist substance. Man, Kevin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but I meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time. I blaze through several episodes of Wine Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I'll send a text. Hey, kiddo, you good there? Oh, gosh. I wandered into the kitchen. As I wait for a reply, Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond too soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer, grab ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I've earned it after a long day of socializing, schmoozing with the dads in the neighborhood. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episode of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who's Amanda P? I decide to send her yet another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her today. Oh, God. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door, shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yeah. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Amanda Ann Heppu, why didn't you answer my text? You gotta throw in the middle name and let her know she's in trouble. Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, oops, I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're putting out the middle name now. Amanda, you come home an hour and a half after curfew and you don't respond to any of my texts? You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? It's always I was scared, because that's the truth. I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad. Oh God, that hurts. Oh God, that is the that is the one that stings. That's the one to know, like, that tells her you fucked up because you made me think the worst thing possible. I have to stop myself from tearing up. Yeah, that's fucked. Dad, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I know you didn't mean to, but I sit down on the couch and put my hands in my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please, don't do that again. I worry about you. Oh, sorry. Alright. I'm going to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room. I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? No. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and made some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I was gonna do it, and I didn't, and I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. Good. I trust you make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust you, and that you can take care of yourself. Team Heppu? Team Heppu. Menon gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time that it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, off to school. So, continuity error. I'm like, this would be Sunday morning, right? Why is she going to school? Because the barbecue was on Saturday. She went out that night, so Saturday night, Sunday morning. This is the next day. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. No, you don't. It's clearly Sunday. You just don't want to hang out with me. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man, and I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you. You should sound interesting on the internet. I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's make some likes and dislikes. Alright. Let's see what Damien's like. On Friday night, you're most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, which that does seem like Damien's alley because like he's got the butterfly collection. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion. Sleep. That could also be him too. Sink into blissful oblivion. If you had one thing to take with you to a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD as instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills has trained me for this date. A boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes and long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. I think Damien's a comfortable with crying kind of person, right? What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut, a good father, president of space. None of these? I don't know which one of these would be good for Damien. Let's just say probably a good father. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries. Sean Connery's entire filmography. Anything on Laserdisc. That kind of also makes me think Damien. Whatever will make me cry. Romantic comedies. Old comedies that haven't aged well. Oh, what would be Damien? I know, right? It's really difficult. It's. I'm going to put Laserdisc because maybe he's got like a thing for outdated media. What's your ideal date? Because, like, I think about the butterfly collection, so I think he's a collector, you know? So he's going to, like, collect these things. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. Oh, napping together? Like doing some like Dracula like cosplay? I'm going napping together. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, vegetarian. Healthy. I thought that too, but it's the early. It's like the early dinner time, 4 p.m. I don't think he's that old, right? Right. That's my only reason for not picking that. Only old folks want to eat at 4 p.m. This is where you're probably telling me that you're like getting ready to start dinner now. I definitely pick a sensible cardigan. Well, no, that's going to be Vega because Vega wears cardigans. My sick vape, my book of war jumbles, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phones, keys, and wallets at home sometimes. See, I don't know Damien well enough to know which one of these. Does he have low self-esteem? Is the goth lifestyle just a front for like creating a personality when he thinks he doesn't have a personality? My crippling low self-esteem. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. How proud I am of my child. Damien is not proud of Lutheran. Lutheran has a lot of fucking work to go. Potential ends of the world? Maybe. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill? No. When can I get my next cup of coffee? That's going to be Matt. Lawnmower modifications? No. Potential ends of the world. Profile complete. See, that wasn't... And from what I can tell, like, it doesn't matter how you answer those. Those don't seem to have any bearing on how the dates go or the game. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise, I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hi, Chippy. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you sign up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads, like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Chippy, we've never known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented but easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am of course flattered, you should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait, no. Wow, I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetable. The drawn-on mustache. I'm totally holding on this for later as blackmail. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Dad Manda, over. It's a great, and like they gave her a little monocle. All right, let's message Damien. Look at this sexy looking gothy dude. Robert's gonna be difficult. I know it. Hugo, I think, will be an easy date. I think Hugo will be really easy. I think Robert's gonna be difficult, and I really cannot wait to replay Joseph. I'm gonna do orange when I play Joseph because he likes Joseph. Joseph's like his his kind of guy. Damien. Let's see. Let's see what his answers were. You're here? Yeah, next time we do the Joseph run, I'm going to make the character to look like you. I summoned you. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I am not We're going for Damien today. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through the graveyard, spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. Okay, let's see. On Friday night, I'm most likely to listen to two true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest species. Again, he's vegetarian, but he's got this weird fascination with keeping dead things around him. If you had one thing you could take to a desert island, what would it be? A coffin? See, that was not an option. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. Okay, he's a bosom buddy. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. That wasn't an option for us. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. I somehow believe that. What's your ideal date? It's night. We're in an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beats of our hearts. Again, not an option. So, okay, maybe a quiet night and might not be the best way. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. Okay. I spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salence. So I probably answered that one right. Let's message. He seems fun. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little bit better. I navigate to Damien's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. You gotta send a letter. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, this guy writing a novel? I leave it at the computer to make some coffee. He's still typing. I set my coffee at the computer and it finally dings. Oh, this is gonna be a lot. Chippy. I must. Oh gosh. I'm like waiting for more. Is there more? I don't want to click this and there's more. Here, I'll go ahead and read this out in case there's more. Chippy. I must confess, my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner, as I would have liked. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden. So it pleases you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. That actually sounds like a very lovely date. Good job, Damien. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. What time does he want me to arrive? Afternoon? 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock's like the standard tea time, right? Oh, I could go for a hot cup of tea right now. Ooh, maybe that's what I'll do on break. Make myself a cup. Hey, Amanda. Amanda pops out of her room. Her eyes are a little puffy. Oh, she's been crying. Almost as if she's been crying. Hey, you alright there, pumpkin? Oh, yeah, totally. I'm cool. I just found out that the succulent I've been watering and singing to for the last 3 months was actually made out of plastic. Right? He does sound good. Even the dirt was fake. Oh, honey. At least you can't kill it. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. I'm so sorry about your plant. I can buy you a new one if you want. A real one this time. That's sweet, but I rescued that plant. And now I know it's fake. She clenches her fist with determination. I'm still gonna love it no matter what. This is what being a parent feels like, isn't it? Yes, sweetie. Make sure it gets into a good college. But seriously, I'm gonna change the subject. Can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Ugh! God, don't. No, can you interpret this for me? I turned the computer to Amanda. Did no one believe me? I was making Chippy. Yes, this is Amanda and Heppu. Say hello to Amanda and Heppu. I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. Oh, big stretch. I just don't understand the net speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying LOL and laughing my ass off or whatever, and decided that we need to do is bring it back to the 1800s. So what should I do? So what do I do? Go over there this afternoon. Here's your pen and quill. What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. I love Amanda here. Oh, she's fantastic. I love Amanda. Or our dowry. Or you need to. So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie and still got a B though. Great. So, what do I say to Damien? Say, sounds good, see you at 2. Yeah. I got this. Manna reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards. Chippy. Manna hits sends and smiles. Well, I suppose that's that. I make her way over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. Yeah, it probably sticks out like a sore fucking thumb. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door. I look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull a large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back. A hollow sound echoes through the house. I strike it against the door. You want this house for real? I wait several moments before the door slowly cracks open. Hello? It's a little creepy, but I enter the house and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hang on the wall. Oh, this is a great living room. This is awesome. A bit posh. The sandwiches look lovely. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in this paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold here? Where's Damien? Chippy. Oh, Chippy. Pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of the majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. Why is it a walking candle holder? Why not just walking with a candle holder? What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knock? It's not really into the luxurious looking stuff. I could lounge out on these like couches next to a fire. That'd be nice, right? Be warm. It's the voice I do for Damien. Because that sounds exactly how I imagine he sounds. I accidentally left the door unlocked. Sorry. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Gotcha. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. It's like the one voice I can reliably do. Damien leads me around the house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, the parlor again for some reason.
How delightful.
This is one of our older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. I've had a lot of work done. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the same amenities as any modern dwelling. We walk past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and black parade poster. Ah, we found Lucian's room. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You do know how rebellious teen years are. Onward and upward, I guess. There's more to see. We reach a door. Is he showing the bedroom? On the first date? Oh, Damien, I had no idea. Ooh. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. Oh, it's the library. It should have been the bedroom. This is and this is the library. We can do it in the library. He's got a sofa in there. Sunlight streams in from the floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly proud of this room. But rug burn. Well, he's got maybe hardwood floors. Either way, not very comfortable. I'll stick to the couch. Look out the window, look at the butterflies, pick up a book. That's enough of the tour. Look out the window. We're just gonna go through these one at a time. Oh. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Greg on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. That guy never stops. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn. Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly at a full-length windows? Well, I mean, that's the best you had for TV. Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Look at the butterflies. I know this is his pride and joy. I walk up to the glass display of pin bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Pick up a book. You know, Chippy. In the Victorian era. Oh my god, this dude's so obsessed with Victorian era. I would so not date this guy. Who's dating this guy? Chippy's dating this guy. You know, Chippy. In the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. Damien is weird. Carrying is cool, but this guy but this guy is not. Yeah, it's exactly. I pull a book out at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Fucking Naruto. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with shirtless and out of breath. He looked at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Holy shit, it's hentai too. It's even worse. Oh, okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from a private collection. Please, will you join me for tea? No. I want to know how this ends. What ninjutsu requires Sasuke to take his pants off? Tell me all about it. I follow Damien to his sitting room where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take my seat on the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves some tea. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I would get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact high refers to both the later time of day, which the working class had to enjoy their tea, and the height of the tables on which they were served. So high tops? Oh, my dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make some tea, probably at break. Your home is really impressive. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your cape. I like your cape too. Okay. I feel like maybe we need to start saving here. So let's save. He seems like he's really proud of his home. So I'm going to say your home is really impressive. Yeah, there's those eggplants. That was the right answer. Seems like you really put up a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. Oh my, I'm getting the vapors. What got you interested in goth stuff? Oh, well, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. Sorry? You didn't see... did you guys see a marching man? I knew exactly where he was going with that one. I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious. Of course, I'm always serious. But it's, the song. A man who made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Of course he would. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art and history and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives of culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that is strictly aligns with those ideals would be adamantly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of the flaws and love of it, and of its flaws, and love it all the same. Tell me, Chippy, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone talk about their things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive.
Oh.
Please do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sounds sophisticated. Just be like, man, I eat a lot of like ice cream on the couch and watch Ice Road Truckers. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. I love some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. I love some word jumbles. Oh, alright, this is another save point, isn't it? Oh, what's the right answer here? I'm going with word jumbles. No, that wasn't it. Alright. I want those eggplants. Quick, sounds sophisticated. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. No, that wasn't it. So it's I learned to juggle once. Quick, sounds sophisticated. I learned how to juggle once. Oh, okay, so it's just the other one. All right. Wow. So so the best I can do here is hearts. I got you. Quick, sounds sophisticated. I love some word jumbles. I love me some word jumbles. There we go. Okay. Because I told him I learned to juggle once, and that was not the right answer. The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them more. It's poetic. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? In a sense. We finished our tea and finger sandwiches. Finger sandwiches? I see what you're getting at. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around this is a nice fucking yard. Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. Right? It's fantastic. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower or plant had it is symbolic of different feelings. I like nature. I really do. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet could affect the meaning. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous, bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium boboferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze. Let's save here. Thou art the Titus. 3 cheers, sweet revenge. My loins are ablaze. Nope. I want to get S tier on these. What do you think this one means? Well, now I know it's cheers for my sweet revenge. I just want to see how he reacts to the other ones. Thou art the tightest. Oh, that was the right answer? Okay. The orange lily is actually a symbolic of pure hatred. Whatever, as long as I got eggplants coming out of you, we'll take it. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Oh, I need to save. Oh, he does like me. He's giving me eggplants. Trust me on this. I know how this works. Is he gonna think sunflowers are too pedestrian? Agreed, right? Well, that's what I'm saying. When he gave me the tour of the house, he didn't show me the bedroom at all. I'm going with sunflowers. Nope. Is that not the right one? He's leading me on. What's your favorite type of flower? It's not a honeysuckle. Honeysuckle's terrible. We'll go with snapdragons. Okay, so does it not matter which ones I choose? Alright. Neon, I know how this goes. They pretend to care, but when you ask them for a thing, they avoid it. What's your favorite? Alright, honeysuckle's the only thing I haven't tried. Okay, so it does not matter what I answer. So we're going sunflower because I like the sunflower actually. What's your favorite type of flower? Sunflowers. They remind me of sunshine, and then you can eat the seeds as a delicious snack. What a practical choice. That's true. My stomach grumbles. Oh man, now I want sunflower seeds. I have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Oh, that's actually sweet. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. That's really adorable. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Chippy, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls his cell phone out of his pocket. A little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it.
Oh.
Damien smiles and then he walks back to his house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavenly perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I put a little more effort into the garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes, and then immediately died. Oh, hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over a gargoyle. Oh no. Uh-oh, I broke some shit. Oh. Okay, oh. Okay, that's the head. Okay, that. Oh, that should be that one. Okay. This one? Oh, why are you upside down? Oh, okay. There we go. Our secret. Yep, he doesn't have to find out that I broke his gargoyle. Whew, that was a close one. Oh no, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Chippy, my sincerest apologies. I have kept you waiting much too long. There is an urgent matter I must attend to. So, I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything's alright. Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything's perfectly fine, but it's Lutheran. What's wrong? He appears to have, his teacher needs me to come in to school. Post haste. I like the biker-looking guy, the rough guy. Oh, we're saving him for last. He's supposed to be, I think, the hardest storyline to beat. He appears to have, his teachers need to come to the school post haste. Do you need help? Oh, no, you don't have to. Robert, yes, Robert. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You can hold his hand. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Damien and I walked into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien. You're here in record time.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. For the world, dear friend. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the my kids are in trouble rodeo. We're going to do Hugo next. Hugo's going to be Depp's love interest. What is it this? Oh, what is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see it to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your steps. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led to the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. This is gone from a great first date to a terrible first date. Oh no, were those two kids making out in the basement? I hope those two kids were making out in the basement. We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. I think there's a weed whacker going outside, so you guys might hear it. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails out of this. I like it rough, huh? I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. Are they going to like wall somebody up in a hole or something? What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. Yeah, they like it rough. The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there would be wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try a cast of armadillo to Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's the cast of armadillo? It's a classic Edgar Allan. It's a fantastic Edgar Allan Poe story. Short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar, and promises of wine and fine vintage, then buries him alive behind the brick wall. Lucian Wood, right? It's a lovely story. It's a very good story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him here. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still. That's why you gotta get him drunk. You gotta get him drunk so they fall asleep in the hole, and then you brick it up. That Ernest was just gonna sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were crackling manically. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes. 20 minutes? Oh, because he sat there for 20 minutes. Dad, it took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amatillo, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the fucking story, you piece of shit? What am I doing as a teacher and a father? I read the first 5 pages and then I read a review of the movie. Same thing that Amanda did. It's only 5 pages long. There is no movie. There should be. You're right. I paid Lucian to read it to me. See, again, this is the true power couple in this game. Lucian and Ernest. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when I think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Good save. Good save. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. These kids. Oh, kids these days. You guys are always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. This was my final project. Oh, all right. I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever the hell this is again. You two are both suspended for a week. It'd be like 2 or 3 days at most. Ernest and Lucian high five. That's why you give in-school suspension. Make them have to show up for school. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarsh, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out the school in a tense silence. So I guess when we do the Hugo run, well, maybe if we do the Hugo run, we're not going to have the same encounter again. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you, whether or not you want to go. But I do care about you, and I see that you're struggling. So, if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Oh, Damien's a really great dad. Maybe you can spend the next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want to own your own car. Get him a job at the coffee shop. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. I'm just trying to get to the end of the day, and then I'll take a quick break. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too, Dad. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car and slams the door, runs inside. I didn't expect to have this conversation in front of you. You know, I've had a lot we need to work out. Ever since his mom died? That's alright. And all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's a silver lining. Or there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. He's probably going through a phase. I really admire how you handle that. Does this thing happen a lot? Alright, we're saving here. I do not know the right answer here. I'm going to say I really admired how you handled that, because I don't think it's a phase. I think he's just a troubled teen. That's also, I think, a valid answer to ask. Does this happen a lot? But we're gonna say we admired how you handled that. All right, no eggplant. So sometimes like they don't have a bearing on the date. So I'm just gonna run through these real quick and check them. Yep. Make sure that doesn't matter. Oh wait. Let's finish. No. All right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Seem to matter what I say. Once in Blue Moon, yes, you'd rather. All right. Well, we'll go with the one I picked first. I just want to make sure I wasn't picking any wrong options here. There is that, yes. I really admire how you handled that. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It rarely does. You're a good dad. Oh, there we go. See you around soon. It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch, a blanket, watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition? Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a two. Oh wait. I told you I want a two bath, shabby chico. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I'm not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular sized house? I don't know. I really don't. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to school and pick up Lutheran. Since he tried to... Did he lure Ernest down into the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then try to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Yes. Lutheran live streamed the entire thing. Of course he did. The entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is such a character, but he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. Yo, thank you so much, Clammy, for the follow. Clowy, thank you. Welcome to the stream. We are playing the Damien route, so we're checking that out. But otherwise, oof, my headphones. But otherwise, we had a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. And thank you so much for the follow. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. I hope your day is going well and welcome. Date complete. Did we get an S tier? I think we got S tier. Yeah, that was a good date.
My stars, this... Never in a million moons have I had a date such as exquisite as this one.
All right, Damien. Glad to hear that. All right, that's 1 out of 3. We're gonna take a quick break here. I need to use the restroom. I want to stretch my legs. I want to make hot tea, but I don't think I have time for that, so I'll just grab some water. But do what you need to do. Get up, stretch your legs, do everything you need to do. Go make yourself some tea. But I will be right back. Well, never played this game. It's an adorable game. I love this game. It's so much fun. It's kind of... I've been playing through it between playing other games that I've been playing. I've been playing through Half-Life recently. So this is like a palate cleanser for me. I just really enjoy it. It's fun. It's cute. I love the writing in it. It's super adorable. But quick break. Stretch your legs. Do what you need to do. And I will be right back. You can barely see that, but... And I'm back. Alright, let's see about the second date here. Oh, I forgot to pause that. That's alright. Doing my afternoon word jumbles. I hear the mail truck. Oh. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. Nice mail. I think this is the one with the package. Then I think I get to go back right over to Damien's place. The nice mail person slides a couple letters, a large yellow envelope through the slot. Oh no, it's a different one. It takes a couple of tries to get them in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Manda? Manda Panda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you, sweetie. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, I just thought you want this big old envelope that you got from... Run to... Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Yes. Immediately, Amanda pushes open up the door. Horn Institute for the Arts. I mean, if you're busy, I can come back later. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. Horny Institute. We have a letter opener, dear. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out the letter and unfolds it. And? Suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Mina's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in. Oh, I got in. Amanda tosses the letter aside, gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed the interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad, I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA is one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweet. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Whatever you want. Whatever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know me. I'm a simple gal. I just want to give me a burrito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Matt and I sit on the patch of grass and watch the ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes. And there are still these galleries nearby. And there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're going to choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that the students get their own studio space once they're seniors? You should get a studio space from the start, honestly. And we all get all the professional photo editing software for free. No, you don't. It's never free. It's included in the tuition. Trust me on that. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's going to be. You take the survey online and they match you with someone with similar major and interests. I bet we're going to be best friends. Greg and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Greg brought into our home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough and sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. And they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would a snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh, boy. I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell me... He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. What dumpster fire? I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise. I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Since you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the think you can handle a 14-hour drive come home for the holidays. There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Water. And don't even get me started about the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very proud of you. And you're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug. Kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got
Alright. Oh, Greg. What does Greg want to do? Greg wants to hang out. I want to just get in on that gothy dude. Hey, dude, I've got the runs. Well, usually that means you need more fiber or you need an anti-diarrheal. Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles. I find that helpful in strenuous times like these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea milkshake. Milkshakes are just for comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? And by I've got the runs, I meant I feel like running. Want to go to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this Meat Hell marathon. I'm outside right now. Chippy's diarrhea enthusiast. Oh, gosh. Why would you do that to him? I'm warming up right now. Oh, okay. At least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her supperista wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. Oh, I don't want to go running. We'll make this quick. Oh, is this a Fanboy Craig, Joseph Craig, Chippy, Shannon, Tyler, Dan? I just now realized, like, it shows, like, the saved names from other players that I've played as. I forgot all about that. The gym just installed this new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You see other runners on your screen. Let's try this together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry. We're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right here with you. Just get the rhythm going and keep the heart rate up. But don't overexert yourself. You'll do great. I don't remember how to play this. Way to go. But we're not dating him. So,
You've got dads.
let's hit up Damien. Yeah, you're buff as shit. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. Pro gamer. Not top gamer, pro gamer. I open up Dad's book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Damien mailed me a letter because that's what he does. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope sealed with purple wax. Damn, this dude goes all out. I pry the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, I do not want to read all of this. Dearest Chippy, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the moral of my spirit, and for that I thank you. That said, Chippy, if you will allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch. Bye, Fruit Gang. You out? Later, Orange. Cursive. It's not even cursive, it's just like a calligraphy handwriting. It's not too bad. Played Atari 2600 version of Donkey Kong. Got achievements in less than 10 minutes. Nice. Later, Orange. You have a good night. This was actually a lot easier to read than I thought it would be. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow. He's good. So, you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Deadbook and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. You have to write him back. A real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon. Right? Right? This looks great. This is a good look for you. I want you to find this shirt. Yeah, and you'll have to forgive me. I lost the recording for the first half. That is gone. So I only have the half. You don't get to see your glorious body take shape. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crown. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up a bit. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, and then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto the laptop and pursue some show times. He doesn't like romantic. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy. Yeah, he likes foreign art house horror films. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2? Yeah, that does sound like his kind of movie. Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's critically acclaimed. Exploration into the ennui of existence, it really turns the vampire trope on its head. Then he's going to love it. Really? Nah, it's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Fair enough. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out. I set them down on the table with Amanda and try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. Alright, we might have to save here. I do hope this letter finds you in good health. Hey, good morrow to you on this fine eve. The first and second one are both good, but I don't want to come off sounding too pretentious. Do I just write hey? How do I want this letter to go? Because he's not here to respond to how the letter will find him, but I also feel like maybe I can't go wrong. But I should try being myself, I think, too. So I would say, hey, what's up? I'm going to go with, I do hope this letter finds you in good health. Good one. What's next? Hey, I remember when your son tried to cast Armatello that kid. You've been good. I must confess my amateur control of the written word. He said, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. That's good. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on last we met. That Ernest shit was pretty messed up. Nice. Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. Well, a strange turn of events. I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. Like Virgil's landscape, the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me let him get at that. Yeah. Bring it home, Pops. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I would very much enjoy your company, accompanying me to the cinema. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Smooth, calling the cinema. Classy move. Enclosed, you'll find the 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, hard daps, namesake, will carry on. I don't know the right answer here. Namesake? And then I sign my name. Full name, fancier that way. Chippi Heppu. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. This looks terrible. I do hope my letter finds you in good health. I must confess that my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship, your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Well, a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I am sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Looks better than it looks better than my handwriting. You spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, I'm just trying to keep you on your toes. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. Gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn, form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood off, revealing, here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. That's actually awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver this to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought you were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. No, I would get Amanda to do it for me. I already called my guy. Your pigeon guy? I have a pigeon guy. Marcus. Has good pigeons. Good pigeons, that Marcus. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. Not quality pigeons. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter through the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around and where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. The man helps me pick out a nice outfit and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? Sorry, I gotta drink some water if I'm gonna do this voice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? Oh, I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What? What? Regardless. The hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids. Perhaps Milk Duds? Let's do it. Castlevania looking motherfucker. More like dad fucker is what he is. We get to the line and buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. I turn around and find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of goth kids. Lucian, how nice it is to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see the kids movie about talking animals or some shit I don't really fucking care about. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies.
What?
You're watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Damien echoed Bloodmont. Good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends and I look over at Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves the tease. We wait in line a little bit longer and Damien buys a snack. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Oh, he doesn't like the sight of blood, does he? Or he doesn't like the sight of tits? It's either bloods or tits. One of the two he doesn't like. Is everything okay, Vampires Hunt? The movie haven't even started. Let's save. Okay, I want some eggplants out of you. Let's try again. I just want to make sure maybe hearts is the best I can do here. Nope. If there's no eggplants to be had, hearts will be fine. Oh, yeah, that's clearly the wrong one. All right. Hearts is the best we can do. Is everything okay? Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited. Excited for this. Oh, I'm so excited for this film. I'm devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier art, the better. You on our first date, you told me you liked art house. You're like foreign film horror movies. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course, I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected them to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Holy shit, this date's already going to shit, isn't it? Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
You must be joking. I love horror movies. I mean, he's gonna get to cuddle up close with you, so that's a good thing, right? The lights dim for the film. That's the screen they gave him. Damien screams. They're just dimming the lights, dude. Oh, he doesn't like the dark. I bet that's it. Damien, I apologize. I was thinking of something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some of my licorice. He takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. You gotta hold that hand. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs. I like where this is going. A pale young man, long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs. I mean, that sounds like Damien with his shirt off. Sits atop the coffin. Awaken my coven. Two more vampires slide the tops of the stone coffin onto the floor. Brother, it is time. Yes, husband, but also the mortal enemy. It is time. Three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rolls. The trio of vampires fly off into the night. Foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movies. As dumb as this sounds, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general. All right, feel like I'm misreading that, but no, that's correct. General of the human army whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it's good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you. Romulus leaps out, slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters all over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampire bloods or vampiric blood. Scream MP3. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hands and places it back in his lap. No, you can leave it there. That's fine. You gotta take his hand and hold his hand. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got into an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do. Best. Talking during the movie. No, you gotta do the arm stretching where you're like, ah, ah. You gotta do that move, you know? The putting the arm on the back of the chair. Alright, we gotta save here. Tell a dad joke, point out a plot hole, ask what's happening. Oh, I don't think there's any good answer here. Tell a dad joke? Alright, I gotta check the other answers. If I don't, I want those eggplants. I want to see the D. Nope. Or here, let's. No. All right. Ask what's happening. Nope. Wrong answer. Can I not get eggplants on this date? Or is it like further down the like? I hope this date goes well. Where does the dog go when it loses its tail?
Oh my.
Where? To the retail store. I yell the last bit a little too loud, and the crowd in the movie theater, but I see a smile on Damien's face. Good one, Chippy.
Huh.
The rest of the movie goes relatively smoothly. Only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked a romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene in the movie where Romulus, Blood, and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the True Blood Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out hard. Film fades black. The end appears on the screen, but then a hard cut to Demetrius and his rival lover Camilla, who watch the two from afar. Oh no. Twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. More thunder, more ominous organs. Movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He is a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seemed kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by the harrowing love story. Great attention to detail in regards to the vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. I'm still enjoying the walk in the cool night air. Being alone with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. He thinks I'm lovely. Ooh. Damn, okay, here comes the smooth response. I'm pretty sure thanks, but... no problem. I mean, I'm not getting eggplants, but I'm getting hearts. But maybe that's just Damien's style, not to be like overly gushy. Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I'm sure I'm a smooth operator. You getting a little hungry? Maybe we could stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turned the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What? Are we going in there? A little bit Victorian flavor, Chippy. Trust me. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk through the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow the path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get to a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him for being in a cemetery. This is strangely romantic. Picnicking in the graveyard is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Wait, where were you hiding that? Under my cloak? Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down. Gazing out at the city lights, he produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and find sculptures. That makes sense. That's pretty nice. Welcome back, Chloe. I like your DK little emote, but you can't hear me. That makes sense. That's pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie? I wasn't. No, just put it there for the troll. Okay. He's the leader of the bunch. The funky bunch. I wasn't. He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared of that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I've never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. You should have said something. Jesus fucking Christ. Damien, I'm so sorry. Had I known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think are something rather beautiful. About death, cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living. It keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and to become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst the generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually do feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What? What is that? I'm not sure. I notice that I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lowering slowly towards us. Its shape taking on a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and as transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Wolf. Oh, it's Brian's dog, isn't it? Oh, it's a dog. Oh, look at this cute fucking dog. Holy shit, we have two cute dogs in this. But whose dog is this? As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest and dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. I mean, unless it's Hugo. Maybe Robert? Does Robert own a dog? The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs his hand. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful doggy! Hey, we both look up, not expecting to see. I called it fucking Robert. I knew it was fucking Robert. This dude. Is he gonna try to have a threesome? Do we have a threesome here? Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids, my dude. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering the streets. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around in this graveyard together, hunting cryptids. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. I'm gonna give her cheese, though. No, not to worry. Damien reaches around the depths of his cloak and produces a small treat. What else is he keeping in there? The dog grasps up the treat, crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again? Man, the Robert storyline is going to be wild. Robert and his dog appear to Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs. Actually, most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as the terrier or a Maltese. I, uh, I think big dogs are nice too. Oh man, dogs are cool. I do believe I've had enough excitement for one night. Let's say we make our way home. Damien hops his fleet of extended to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He picks up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep, and you have to either give him a kiss or invite him in. That's the only polite thing to do in this situation. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was all my pleasure. Chippy, if you allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. It's a flower, or a bouquet, isn't it? Damien reaches into his cloak, then pulls out a folded monogram handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Oh, a handkerchief. Is this handkerchief stained by any chance? Wow, thank you, Damien. Save. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze in this. I'm going to wave this at passing ships. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. There's those eggplants. A noble purpose. Damien shuffles to his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you, someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives me my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes. I hastily retracts his hand. Oh, I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Oh, he's cute. Huh? I lock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, Okay, yes. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But, as it turns out, Damien is Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep that between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yep, he's cool. It's scary. Nice save, Chippy. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that fact, but whatever. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes grow narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling in for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Alright, how did this date go? We need S tier at least. Oh, I think this is gonna be good. S tier, yeah.
Corey Feldman? He simply slayed in The Lost Boys.
Alright, there's 2 of 3 done. I'm gonna take a quick break. I just need to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Alright. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in, grab a few bites of ice cream from the freezer. I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. I pass her room. I can hear a faint sound. I can't quite make it out. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I gently knock on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now! Her voice sounds strained, and she sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay there, Sweet Pea? I don't want to talk about it. Trying to remember. I think it's just leave her alone, right? Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. I know, it hurts. It hurts so much because she's a kid and, like, you want to help. But, like, after the first time went disastrous, I know she needs her space and that's what I'm giving her. But it just hurts to give her that space, you know? She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I felt awful just leaving her to cry. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking my desk here really badly. It would only have made her more upset. Exactly. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her now. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Oh, okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster level up, takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. And then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages or wanted to keep anything. And she wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood there in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided I wouldn't force her to talk about it. I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly avoiding me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I want to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know there's something wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. So I just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but Whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I'd speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. And this is beautiful. I know you're sad, but I support you 100%. Oh, that's really cute. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up a delicious cake. So it's really stupid. What is? The whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. You want me to take notes?
Oh.
I guess I would start from the top. So you know about Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The one who picked the best friend, the other one? I don't remember. The best friend?
Yes.
You got it. Wow, proud of you.
Eh?
Anyways, ever since she got her acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's kind of drifting away, you know? And then she's spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. And I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both of Emma's Grace Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie's F's on the same night they all told me they were busy studying for Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, oh god, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and it's that's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely did not know that. Okay? You're a bad liar. Sorry, you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everyone out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we're out of chips, and I really wanted those fucking nachos. Totally understandable. So, I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I fucking see there but a bunch of fucking betrayers? Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together, eating nachos without me, with their big dumb faces being big dumb face people. Fuck them. What? It gets better. I'm standing there at the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing's coming up. I don't know who Grace is. I don't know who that is. Grace is the gossiping one? Boring one. I think she has a really fun answer about the boring one. Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. She's just so happy that I refer to her as the boring one. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyways, nobody will say anything. I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was really angry and really embarrassed, and I was really wanting to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty fucking day, and I immediately drafted a super long text to the group, asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long the Noah thing's been going on. And sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did MR say? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I have no idea what did MR say. Oh, okay. So get this. Get a load of this. MR says, You know what? Let me just read it to you. The man pulls out a phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive.
Oh no.
They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being really terrible friend and that she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, fine. And left me on red. And then, wait, left me on red is, what's that? Oh, like she saw the message and didn't reply. And I know that because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just going to nod and pretend like I understand. Gotcha. So, while this is happening, I'm taking Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least kind of responsible or kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff.
Aw.
And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me, it's like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And she tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. All right. I think you lost me about screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
Oh.
There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is, everybody dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. That sucks. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R., she's been there since Dad died, and I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I just upset she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take that back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am, everybody's like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Oh.
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's stupid. It's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you actually secretly been a robot who's approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't have I know I don't probably have advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. High school sucks. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there, and then you're still living in your hometown, and that's a pretty small pool of people to choose from. But once you go to college and once you get into the real world, you're going to be exposed to all sorts of people, and it's going to be easier to make friends with people who really get you. Some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Greg. And some of them only last a little while. And that's okay too. You're going to make so many awesome new friends at art school. Hold on, I need water. Ugh, my throat. I was hoping we'd have time to get into the third date with Damien, but man, this is taking forever. Ultimately, I think says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat a whole cake? Yes, we did. We just ate a whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up, goes to her room before she closes her door. She turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, that's always so sweet. Every time hearing her say that gets me.
Welcome. You've got
15 minutes. I feel like 15 minutes is not enough time. Craig wants to do something again. This might take us to the end of the stream. Hello, Amanda's dad. Why are you sending me another text message, Craig? It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Oh man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm so strong. Strong. I am strong. I don't know. Say, I've always been reading up about whey protein. You use that and all. At all, I figured it'd help me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party and they want to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. I have not done this. This will be fun. Physical invitation to follow. Ah, cool. Love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Yeah, this might actually be fun, being something we haven't done. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Attend that party. Oh, it's their daughters. I got it. I see. They went on his dad book. Coffee time. You know, dads love coffee. Gonna brew myself something black. As midnight as the moonless night. I put a fresh pot and work a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow. Dad, ready for today? I'm ready every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on. No. Are you ready for that thing we're gonna do today? That thing you promised you'd do? Honey, I already told you I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. Keep bumping into them, knocking them over. You don't even read them. Wait, no. That's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad. Nope, I don't remember that. Sorry. Craig's kids. The hand-drawn invitation? Man walks over to the refrigerator, comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. Yeah, we're totally going to this. They spelled cordially wrong. Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can get outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me. Dad, just, I'll see you in a minute. Fuck authority. Put on going outside pants. Hello. Thank you for coming to our tea party. Yeah, I don't think I've done this encounter before. I do my best to bow and present my daughter who thanks them with a curtsy. This way, please. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs, and some are occupied by stuffed animals. Matt and his daughter Carmenista are here too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Hey, dude. How's the tea?
Hey.
The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. It's a nice touch. Water. Hey, Carmenista. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please, have a seat. Sorry, Chippy, you've been relegated to Amanda's dad now. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair.
Hey.
Hiya, everyone. I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter the backyard and take seat next to us. We're sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on going outside pants. I know. See, Amanda. Amanda gives me a knowing look. I return an obliging wink. She rolls her eyes. Is it really something your daughters had to pressure you into, Brian? I give Amanda another more exaggerated wink. She rolls her eyes even harder. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Actually, it's a common misconception that high tea was appreciated by nobles. Dad, shut up. Now, if you'll all put on your designated tiaras. There are little tiaras sitting around everyone's plates. Well, except for Brian, and his is a softball helmet. Fair enough. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think it's going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, your royalties. Please act like it.
Whoa.
Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting baseball helmet on top of his head, but immediately tumbles off and into the bushes.
Oh.
I'll get that later. Hey everybody. Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwiches and cookies. Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah, it's been steeping for a while now, I think. Awesome. Would you guys like to serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servants' help. Craig leans over to me. That's me. Craig places the teacups in front of all of us, a single sandwich and a cookie onto each of our plates, and pours us some tea into our cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with mats and take a sip.
Oh.
Good lemonade, my dude. It's tea.
Hey.
Right. Very good tea. I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a daintily bite of her sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So, the meeting of the princess has been called to order. Hear, hear. But I'm a warrior princess, and I hunt stuff, and I have like a really cool sword.
Yeah.
Can I be a space princess? Absolutely. I'll allow it. And I'll be a rock star princess. And I'm also a space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I'm changing my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me History Channel princess, hacker princess, rude boy princess. History Channel princess. I'm a ruler of all I survey, and what I survey is a 10-hour marathon of cupcake storage wars. I don't think I've seen that one. A squad of professional bakers bid on empty storage units and then have to bake 1,000 cupcakes using only the ingredients in the storage unit. That sounds terrible. Agreed. Oh, it is.
Hey.
I think I'll be landscaper and general contracting princess.
Hey.
Barista princess reporting for duty.
Hey.
Hey everybody, I'm CrossFit princess here. Now, not now, servant. If it weren't for the princess's uprising, it would be you serving me. We sip tea a little longer, and the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rock star warrior princess. I think they grow up so fast. It's like that yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. Carmenisa made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop, I guess. Stretch. I want to try to finish this encounter. Pitfall, your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice. Oh man, thanks.
Hey.
It's really nice the girls are getting along. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community.
Hey.
Why are they all here and Joseph and his weird kids aren't here? Right? Like, Joseph has a daughter, like, she should at least be here. We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know? I haven't even realized it. I don't know if Amanda does either, but I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm so proud of her. You better not a proud dad cry at this tea party, Chippy. I brought extra word jumbles if anybody wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on and the girls all tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send the best ones later. We all clean up and head out our way, tea sets and tables, and then head out as Daisy and Carmenisa fall asleep on their dad's shoulders.
Oh.
Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, History Channel princess. You want dinner?
Huh.
Nah, I'm filled up on cookies. Me too. I'm tired. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way. But also in kind of a scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't even want to let them down. It's because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time, right?
Whoa.
I corrupt her, Dad. She secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair.
Welcome.
Alright, that is quite literally the perfect place to end the stream. Tomorrow I feel the itch to play some Tetris 99, so I'm pretty sure that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. No problems with OBS or the game today, so that's fantastic. Yeah, this has been super fun. Thanks for coming and hanging out, everyone. We will get back to this. Let's see. So today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. So we'll finish this up on Monday, and it's not going to take the whole stream, so we'll end up playing something else, of course. No, thank you for coming and hanging out. It's been super fun. I can't wait to finish Damien, and then we can 3 more. We only have 3 more done to do. And we'll get this done. But have a good night. Have a good evening. I'm not going to raid anyone because I'm going to get changed here really quick and go to a spin class. So no raid tonight. Have a good night. Have a good evening. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Oh, and I guess let's see. Chloe, thank you so much for the follow. All right. Now, bye, everyone.